Hello everyone, welcome to Kahaniya Calling. You must be wondering where is Pehel, right? So today we have reversed roles. I am going to introduce the story and do the ending while Pehel narrates the story. So she will be the storyteller. Her story is The Cheerful Granny, and you will see story that how contentment is the secret sauce of happiness in life. Let's hear the beautiful story from Pehel.
Once upon a time, there lived a granny. She was very cheerful and happy with what she had. She helped her neighbors with small things like cooking and gardening, and in return, she got a bowl of soup for her meal or 2 pounds. Her life passed by like this, and one day the winter breeze passed by, and she thought of having some warmth, so she thought of going in the woods and getting some logs of wood to burn fire in her fireplace with which she'll stay warm. So she set off to the woods. She was going and going. In between, she saw that there was a hole in the woods. She saw inside it, and there was a pot inside it. She waited and waited for someone to come and take it if it was theirs. But no, nobody came. She even called out, "Is this anybody's pot?" But no one answered. So she took it in her hands, opened it, and to her surprise, there were gold coins filled in it. She was very happy. But she couldn't hold it for long. It was very heavy as it was gold. She kept it down, and nearby she saw some small logs of wood. So she thought of making a small cart in which she can pull the pot of gold. She thought of a clever solution and made a small cart. She kept that pot on it and started moving back. As she was going, she got a little tired carrying the cart. So she sat down for a rest and opened her pot to check if the gold coins were safe. But to her surprise, it had turned into silver coins. But she was not sad. She was very happy, and she said to herself, "Wow, if it was gold, people would have stolen it, and it was very precious. But now I'll at least be able to buy a small house and a fireplace with a rocking chair in which I'll relish a cup of tea." She was very happy. And then, after having some rest, she continued going. As she was going, she again got tired and sat down. She checked the silver coins if they were safe. But when she opened it, it had turned into iron. She was again very surprised and said to herself, "Goody, goody me, goodness me. Now I won't be very greedy. Now the silver coins which were there have turned into iron, and I'll be able to have a fireplace and a rocking chair in which I'll enjoy a cup of tea for myself." She was very happy. And again, after having some rest, she continued going. As she was going, she again took some rest. She checked if the iron was safe, but the iron was not there, nor was the pot. Everything had turned into a big stone. And she was again very surprised but happy. She said to herself, "Goody, goody me, goodness me. First I thought it was gold, then silver, then iron, and now it is stone. What a lovely place for me to sit. I won't have to buy a rocking chair to sit. Now this is very enough for me." She was very happy. She continued going. When she finally reached home, she opened her door. Before doing that, she looked behind to check if the stone was safe. Oh, but nor was the stone there. Everything had turned into a small cotton monster. Oh, again she said to herself, "Goody, goody me, goodness me. I always wanted a cute pet for myself. I've got my wish through. Then, before she could bend down to take it in her hands, it spoke. What kind of a lady are you? First, I was in a pot of gold coins. Then I turned into silver, but you were still so happy, not a bit of greedy. Then I turned into iron, but still you were very happy, you were not greedy. Then I turned into a big stone, and now such a beastly looking cotton monster, and you call me cute? It was very surprised, and saying this, it disappeared. Now, the old lady shrugged her shoulders. She went back in her house, and as she was going, she sat down for rest in her sofa. She closed her eyes for a few moments and then opened it. Then, in front of her in a table, she saw that there was a pot. Oh, was this that pot which she had seen firstly in the woods? She opened it. To her surprise, it was that one which she had seen firstly in the woods, which was the pot which was filled with gold coins. She was very happy. She took it in her hands and started moving to her kitchen. And when she reached her kitchen, she saw that there was another pot. This time she was even more surprised. How could there be two pots? She opened it, and again to her surprise, it was the second pot which she had seen in the woods. It was this pot filled with silver coins. She was very happy and started jumping in happiness. As she turned around, when she was dancing, she saw in the other side of her home there was another pot. She checked it. It had the iron. Ah, she was very happy again. And yes, as she turned to her fireplace, she saw that stone which she had seen in the woods. She had everything. She was extremely happy. She shared her gold coins with her neighbors secretly. They were as happy as her. Thank you.
The cheerful granny was a very great soul. She did not have an iota of cribbing in her. So, when her fortunes changed from gold to silver to all the way to stone and then to a beast, she took everything as it came. She was contented and she always thought, how do I make the most out of it? What best can I do with it? So simply put, when life gives you lemons, make a lemonade out of it rather than complaining that, oh, I didn't get mangoes or I didn't get oranges. Thank you.